and a battery. I don't really know what else, but you can just hear like robot stuff. So, all right, y'all might just see a little flashy motor here, but I see pretty much every dollar I've spent on this stroker build. We'll just call it. We'll just leave it at that. But if you hadn't watched more videos, I got the videos of building it. I got the videos cranking it. I got dressing it. All those videos, I'll try to link them below. If not, just go to my channel, search Stroker. For the ones that don't know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you every single thing done to it. You can go watch them. But it's supposed to be a 5.0. It's technically like a 4.9 something. It rounds up to 5.0. So we'll just leave it at that. But naturally, of course, it's got a stage 3 cam from Clegg's. And me and my brother pretty much knew this before we did it. Again, I explained it in my other videos, so I'm not going to waste my time here. But to make a cam bigger, you have to make a cam smaller. It's kind of weird, but you may understand it. The lobes have to fit through the hole, so to make the lobes taller, you have to make the backside shorter. So where this video is going, it's pretty simple. Hope it's quick and easy for you. Is this motor, you crank it up cold right now, sound good. And I'm not going to do it because I don't want to sit here and wait for it to get cool. But I got an old clip I'll throw in. It's rich right now. Supposed to make a little noise. I heard a little. Forged pistons might. Something has to as loose as the motor's supposed to be.
They should have warmed up by now, I would think. I don't know. I ain't never been here before.
I ain't either. So is the air fuel showing up right?
Yeah, air fuel was looking good. It was actually reached there for a second.
As it started getting warmer, this is so crazy, but I swear it's true. I may eat my words towards the end of the video, but I think it's true. The gap between the cam and the rockers and all this stuff, as the motor starts heating up, starts swelling, and everything gets bigger. It's crazy, I know. The push rods get just that much too short, and this thing would start just kind of pitter-patter. So basically all I'm going to be doing is, you've seen my junky dyno stand here. Not a dyno stand, it just runs it. That's all it does, no dyno involved. I don't want to clickbait you there. But all we've got is a set of quality push rods. So I'm gonna zip these things off here, throw them in there, and then crank it up. And obviously I gotta get liquid water and all that stuff in there to replicate it. But before I go installing it into a vehicle, it makes so much sense. Probably won't take me 10-15 minutes to get it on the stand here, and I have to throw these in there. Probably take 30-45 minutes. But if I put it in the Jeep and wounds up it's a piston or something crazy, I don't think it is. I would much rather know it on this stand than I have to put it in a Jeep just to find out that it's doing the same thing and then take it all back out. See what I'm saying? That's the point of the test stand. So I'm gonna get it through up on there, get those put in, fire this baby up. We was running it on 93 because obviously it's like 10-to-1, pretty high compression. Or don't hold me to that. It's higher compression than it was, but we've been using it on regular engines, so I'm probably not gonna be doing any crazy revving it up. It likes throttle. Oh yeah. Just making the motor get up to operate temperature, see if she quietens up, gets ready to go in the Jeep. Here we go. Alright, I got the motors flipped apart and I didn't have to take them off. I can just hang out right there. This is crazy. I know this is getting into machinist stuff here, but if you roll it right there, I mean, it's not much, but hopefully that's all we need. So we'll get them through in there. Got to get everything plumbed and wired, and then we'll fire it up. Ta-da! Sorry about my dog. It's about 92 degrees at pitch black night. Well, she's going around there. Oh yeah, I went ahead and pumped out all the old gas from this into my new junkyard Jeep and got some fresh 93 from town. I just don't want this motor to ever see, I was gonna say non-ethanol, but that's all I run. That's a video for another day. I think 91, 93 is actually clean gas. I don't know about non-ethanol. No, it's a disaster, but it's good, it's good. Still haven't got to try out my MSD coil. I've got this coil on there with the new style plug, but doesn't really change anything. Nervous as all get out. Every time I crank this thing up, when I get done, I've got it wrote down how much I got in there. It's a dumb idea, but hope y'all enjoy. Actually got a flywheel on there. I sold the flywheel to a buddy, so finally got one to bolt back on there. See what happens. Throttle body, them stupid things are expensive. I think I got an idea that's cool and will save money, and we'll figure it out. Obviously I can't afford a cameraman for now, but fitting it fired up, and I'm not worried about, well, I am worried about, but in the other video, if you watch it, it run up until it's about 150 degrees, somewhere in that neighborhood. Everything started swelling, and I think like I said, they got far apart. So we're looking for warm temperatures, but if it runs bad cold, we're in trouble. Let's go for it. Oop, need a battery. All right, we want oil pressure and it to run right. Let's see. If you ever build a standalone harness, when you turn it on, I didn't hear it. Usually you can hear the idle air control motors like surge or something. See what happens. I feel like I'm missing something. Yep. Exactly what I said. I feel like I'm missing something. I assume that's good ground, but we'll move it. Me and my brother share this stand, so the way I unhook stuff versus the way he unhooks stuff may not be the same. Wow, it didn't have ground. I know y'all probably can't hear it, and it probably won't do it again, but you can just hear this. I know the idle air surge. I don't really know what else, but you can just hear like robot stuff. So it's gonna fire up. Watch this. Yeah, this is the one that needs more air. But the way a lifter works, I think they gotta like bleed back down. What I'm hoping for. It sounds like it picked up one cylinder. I was checking the exhaust temperatures. We can go see it. It was this cylinder, now that cylinder's hitting. That one's hitting. That one's still, I'm pretty sure, dead if y'all can read numbers. They need to be 400, 400, 400. That one's 3 something. That one's 230, so I know it's not hitting. That one's still 220, so the middle one for sure ain't hitting. Which I'm pretty sure, ironically, was the opposite of what we thought was the outer cylinders that was pecking. So they have to have different push rods. Surely not. 4.0 is pretty forgiving. 5.0. We'll let it run for a while. If it doesn't pick up, we'll probably have to check the pressure. Nobody's told me what not only a cam, but a stage 1, 2, 3 cam stroke 5.0 different compression. That's no reason to run right. To idle right anyway. I think it's good. I said I wasn't gonna do that. 140 head temperature. Watt's still about 120, so we're gonna let it run a little while. So far, so good, no peck. Because I think the peck come in pretty early if I remember, because my buddies, we was trying to do the old cam break-in. My brother and my buddy was looking at me. And they was like, kind of like, is he seriously gonna let it keep running through cam break-in? It's nervous. I got a lot of money in it. I'm gonna turn the camera off and I'll pick you up when I know something for sure. Record. What has happened is the water. Come on. The motor's not hot, but the water, like internals are hotter than the water temperature, and they start boiling without pressure. Yeah, we're 150 right there, so that's awesome. I think it's thick. But I think people miss the fact of a pressure cap on a Cherokee is like really important, because that's only 150 degrees and it's starting to boil and it just carries away and never recovers from there. So pressure cap is a pretty big deal. A little smoky. Fire, give her a hot start or a warm start. Oh yeah. Oil pressure's right on the money. No significant noise that I hear anyway. All the headers are about 400 degrees, so that's good. It likes throttle. Oh yeah. Highly don't recommend building one of these, but it's pretty nice. highly recommend don't wasting the money. I believe at this point, I'm gonna cut it off, let it cool, crank it in the morning, do the same thing. I may not show you as much, but I wanna make sure there's no issues before I go slapping this thing off in the Cherokee. So far, so good. We'll watch this side. Alright, let's slip that off there. Need a cameraman. Alright, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Alright, next day, let's give it a cold start. Yep, she's cold. We leave the muffler off. Sounds cooler. Ready? Alright, I think y'all know what's going on. I'm gonna let it get up to operating temperature, make sure we're good. Go from there. I believe we're good. Lock's about 1.5. Head upwards of 200. It's sounding healthy. Pretty good. Fan kicked on, so it's up to like 200 some degrees. So I think my Harbor Freight pump's finally going out. It may be full. I don't know, we'll let it cool off. So the motor is finally healthy. We're good on that. As crazy as it seems, I finally acquired a transmission. If you follow along, at one point I pulled one out of well, it's gonna be a squatted Jeep build, but I pulled it out for this. Guy come along, I told him I didn't want to sell it. He made me an offer. He took it home with him. So now I finally got a transmission back. Same thing with a flex plate. Guy bought it. So I got a shelf full of goodies up there. Got a catch can. Hopefully don't need new hoses. Transmission cooler. All the goodies. And more. I don't know what this thing's doing. Like an air pocket or something? Huh. Just turn that off. Yeah. I think it was pulling air through there somehow. If it was 195 on the outside, then yeah, the head would have been way over 212, boiling. So if you haven't seen, this is the Jeep right here, and it is not in perfect shape. It's not bad at all, but if you had a fast motor to go in a vehicle, you're probably going to be going fast. I hope I don't wreck it, but the odds are it may happen. That's got this thing covered. That's one less stress I can get out of my head. Like, you can imagine how much money I got in there, and knowing that it's sitting there tapping away. Like, feel like I know what it is, but I've still been worried about it. Now we're good to go. So next time you see this motor, we'll be putting it in that Jeep. I've still got stuff to order. Every time I order something, I think of something else, and yeah, it's just a project, drags out. But if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing it. Appreciate it. Have a good day. And I hope you learned.